Okay, everybody out there in Facebook land, it's Dr. Raiders checking in at Raiders Spinal Health Center, and this is my patient Karen. Say hi, Karen.
Hi.
Karen, the reason why I wanted to do a quick video with Karen is Karen initially came in with a problem, and now she's continuing care even though she has no symptoms going on. The reason why that's important is a lot of our patients come in after they've dealt with a problem because it helps their life going forward and helps their quality of life. So, Karen, just tell everybody out there like what you initially came in the office for.
So I first came in because I started to develop hip pain and it was uncomfortable to get out of bed and to walk every morning and kind of thought I was too young to deal with that.
Yeah, yeah, and tell everybody too about like your neck stuff and all this. I mean, you obviously work at a computer most of the day.
Yeah.
That's your job. You're at that computer and you live on it, kind of thing,
All
right?
day, every
Yeah,
day.
all day, every day, and that's a lot of my patients, right? But tell everybody about like the neck and the upper back as well. I know that wasn't the initial reason, but that was also a thing that you had going on, right?
Yeah, so for years I'd had a knot in my neck that, I mean, years and years and years that just never went away. And occasionally it would get really inflamed and bother me. And then it would kind of go down to golf ball size and swell up bigger. And it I thought it was kind of normal. Like
Yeah.
that's just the way I was, and just try and crack my neck and move on with my day.
Yeah, so it was just part of your life,
Yeah.
right? You just dealt with it, right? So and we see that a lot, obviously too. But so since you've started chiropractic care, and just tell everybody how the whole process went for you, and how things have changed since you've been under chiropractic care from the beginning.
So I started coming in twice a week for about 4 months,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
twice a week after work and making the drive and delaying getting home. And after about, I don't know, a month or so, the hip pain was almost entirely gone.
Yeah.
It was a lot better.
Yeah.
And then as I've gone on, like the lump on the side of my neck, it's pretty much gone as well. And
Yeah.
I have a lot fewer shoulder pain and aches and pains I hadn't even realized I had.
Sure. And those things that you necessarily didn't even come in for initially
Right,
were getting better too, right?
right.
And you're like, hey, that's kind of cool. So, so yeah, and you continue to do care now, right? You have pretty much no symptoms right now,
Right.
right? And you're still doing your job. You're still doing the things that brought you in.
Yep.
But why do you continue to do chiropractic care right now, even though you don't have any symptoms currently going
First, it's easier to come in once a week than to have to go back to 2 or 3 times a week. So it's
on?
easier to maintain
Great
that
point. Great
schedule.
point. Sure.
And it got, I don't want to get to the point where it takes me a month to feel better, a month after starting the treatment again, because
Yeah.
I've been dealing with it for a month or two before I ever did anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so if I can keep it where it's at bay and I don't have to worry about it,
Yeah.
coming in for a 5 minute adjustment once a week is not
Yeah.
that big of a hardship.
Yeah. And so you're saying doing proactive care rather than reactive care,
Right.
right? And you don't want to go back to where you were when you started,
Yeah.
right? Pretty simple. So it's the same reason like why we do exercise consistently, right? Because we want our bodies to stay in a certain place, right?
Yeah.
And that's why we do it consistently. So that's kind of the same thing with preventative care or maintenance care is just maintaining what we've already corrected, right? So what would you tell a person who may be on the fence about chiropractic care there, and I think that might have been you at the beginning, right? Like, and you be honest, that's totally fine,
Yeah.
because you were referred in by a coworker, right? And you were like, oh, I don't know about this whole thing, right? And the number of visits and the time that it takes and all that stuff. So what would you tell someone about the experience of our office and going through all the steps of correcting your spine? Like, what would you tell them about the process and why it's worth it?
Well, I kind of was, I came in thinking, it'll be one visit and he'll crack my back and I'll be done. And it wasn't that way, but
Yeah.
it has made such a long term difference
Yeah.
in terms of just being able to sit for extended periods of time without feeling my back cramp up and things like that. So, and it's doing it without any medication. I would get pills for shoulder pain occasionally, and I don't need those anymore.
Sure.
Um,
Sure.
it's just I feel like I walk straighter.
Yeah,
There's
yeah. There's just things,
things like
right?
that. I just feel
Yeah,
better. And
yeah,
yeah, I was kind of reluctant to come in, but thought I'd
yeah,
give it a try. And
yeah.
I'm really glad I did. And I'm sticking with the maintenance program.
Yeah, and the quality of life factors really make a difference, right? Because they're really the thing that I try to get my practice members to understand is you're going to go back to your life. You're going to go back to stress, right? And if we can keep that stress at bay just by keeping your nervous system healthy through your spine, that's exactly what we want to do, right? So I appreciate you taking time out and letting other people know about what was going on with you, and I appreciate it. So thank you.
No problem.
All right.